my name is Takuya Fujisawa, originally from Japan, and now based in Gothenburg, Sweden. And I'm visiting Stockholm Festival, Stockholm Dance, and today is I giving workshop. Also tomorrow we're gonna have a performance. And myself, I'm a dancer and a choreographer, and basically I'm doing physical or ideal research almost every day. I'm not like a proper dance career. I didn't have. I don't have a dance education. I started dance around like 20 to 23 years old after university. Until that moment, I'm like running folklore or human anthropology, those type of normal academic style. But after I met dance and I started researching what type of dance exists in the world, and I decided to shift my career to the contemporary dancer. And those process is very luxury for me because I got this different type of perspective as like a I don't want to say normal dancer, but like no people only doing dance whole life. They have an amazing quality and amazing philosophy for the dance profession, but I have a different type of perspective I build up, and this my journey makes me kind of a multidimensional perspective for the some choreography or some idea or approaching people, and now I based on this experience build up my own research, like a physical, theatrical, or dance research. That's I'm doing it now. I left my first company and I moved to Germany. I visiting a Forces company. That was a very uh, that was very important and a very luxury experience for me. And I think I had a big influence from him. Unfortunately, at that time I didn't speak English, so I just guessing what they doing, what they talking about. So I couldn't understand like language-wise, but I see what they rehearsing, what they researching from without language. This experience is very much strong and a very understandable experience, and I impressed his approach. Like, of course, he's a big name, but he is a very uh, greedily curious person. He explore new stuff. He obsessed one things, but he can be easily changed. This open-mindedness I never see before, especially in Japan. And I remember I visiting studio. He came to me and he asked me, "Oh, what are you doing? Please teach me." And I was just shocked. As usually my previous image, the teacher or masters, they just give us a command or will teach something for us. But he completely flipped my common senses. That is a kind of biggest impact. I still remember this moment. My work or my research concept is connection or can say relationship, and I'm thinking about how to visualize relationship and how to build a relationship because of background came from my own experience, moved to the Sweden or moved to the Europe, move into the different culture or non-dancer experience into the dancer's experience. Always I'm visiting a different world and I'm gonna meet up a new language all the time. But still I experience even so somehow we can build up some type of the relationship between each other. And that is kind of my curiosity start point. And in my work, uh, we aiming to making a clear relationship between the performer and the second of all, we're gonna trying to how to visualize this relationship. Yeah, that's good question. Um, Of course, beginning of the creation, I have some specific idea, but I feel like this idea is just idea. It's nothing connected to the meaning or uh, connected to the piece. And this is like I always find a new idea. I just stock this idea, and another page, another side, I found motivation, or I start to work people, and I'm gonna find okay that looks like something. Or example, before I said people like watching each other, and one person avoiding the gaze. That's you're gonna see some type of the image on it, and but secondary I gonna think about the reason why, because she's shy, or he hates her, or because angry, because of that. So you're gonna add it a different layer top of the movement or top of the behavior. That's becoming a certain type of the story images. And then I look back at my idea side. Oh, maybe this idea and this image put it together, what's gonna have a chemistry? And that way I build up my piece. And in the beginning, I didn't have a clear storyline or some like a textbook. I didn't have that. Mostly, I working together with some people and kind of knitting together. Sometimes came from their own experience. Sometimes came from their own curiosity, and I added my curiosity as well. And sometimes it's really suddenly appearing some type of the human story in it. And once I found this some like red line in it, I start to develop from there.